Yeah, we are in the place to be.
Welcome back to another episode of Civilization 6, playing as the Cree. I am Razakius. We just got our first enormous city, which is somewhere 18, 18, 9, 13, 11, 20. Holy cow. I guess it's you. Yeah, first enormous city. Got some points for that. How are we doing on era? 25 turns, so we got plenty of time. Culture, we have moved up to 3rd place, moving ahead of Shaka. Also, talking about Shaka, they put Criso Redentor on the border. What a dick move. So, I had the loyalty going here, the bread and circuses, to help push this guy, but it didn't really seem to be doing much, so I had him switch over to nuclear power. This looks like it's going to get built next turn, so we're kind of excited about that. Yeah, got things happening. All about that. We did finish off our last excavation from our last thing, and it got us another medieval tech, which, F you, game. Got us this. Medieval, industrial, ancient, industrial, classical, Renaissance, medieval. So we got 2 of everything but classical, which leads me to believe the next excavation that comes is probably going to be classical. But it does make me feel like I should do another archaeological museum, and then potentially after that do an art museum, depending on how the next archaeological digs go. Nice. This has been our first wonder in a very long time. And I think this one raises the desirability of all of our tiles, which is good. Eiffel Tower! Alright. It's just a drinking game, guys. Let's take a look. 'Cause I've forgotten what it does. Eiffel Tower... All tiles get +2 appeal. Yep. That's it. +2 appeal. It's not the greatest of... Eiffel Tower in other games is awesome. Like, I remember in 5, I believe it gave a broadcast tower in every single city on the continent, which is amazing. This one, not as great. We're going to go with power plant. And you, fresh off your Eiffel Tower, are going to do a trader. As sort of retribution for what you have done. We really have no place to put this. I'm actually tempted to put it in here, but I just feel like that would be a mistake all the way around. So we're going to put him to sleep. We have this guy waiting around for stuff to happen. Because what I think I have a plan. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work. But I have a plan. Gain sources. Is it needed? Yeah, let's do it. Go ahead and gain the source. So the plan for this national park is, I believe it needs a pyramid. So these 4 could be it. And my thought was, if I got rid of the banana plant here, this would work as a national park. So that's what we're going for. Not 100% sure if that's going to work. We can upgrade you to a ranger. And you are on the alert to see if anybody comes our way. So far, though we are in a war with Saladin, Saladin has not been in a war with us. So I'm not too concerned about it. Wait. Shaka is in a war with Hong Kong? I'm not a fan of that. Who authorized this? You're at war with Saladin and Zulu. Looks like the war with Saladin ended. I wonder if there's anything I can do to get him to stop the war with Hong Kong. I don't like the idea that Zulu would take this over. Although, if that happened, chances are, what would happen is I would just take it, because look at all of these. There's no way that he would be able to control it with the loyalty. So maybe I should. I don't know. So we took great work, and we neutralized a governor. Now, he's got 6 turns. That might not have been great. Where am I? National History Museum. So we're down here. Should I do the seaport? Food, science, gold. I don't really need to do that. Let's do the broadcast center. New governor title. So Harbor Master doubles adjacency bonus from commercial hubs and harbors. Allows to purchase districts with gold. We're going to take that, because that seems really powerful, actually. Especially if you're really gold relate. You're Goldilocks like I am. So we're going to foment unrest. Again, it's going to take 6 turns, which by then this is going to be back up and running. Let's take a look at loyalty. Alright. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but I really like the idea of starting to take over villages with that problem. Let's remove this improvement. And nope, that did not work. Needs to be valid still. Which means we don't really have a location for this to actually be of use to us. Too bad. What is so? National Park. Let's see if we can find out here. National Park. Gives tourism and amenities. National parks are designed... Tiles must be natural wonders, mountains, or a tile of an appeal of a charming or better. All 4 of the tiles must be owned by the same city. The tiles must be contiguous form of vertical diamond shape. No tile can have improvements or a district. So, why? Let's look at this. Charming, appeal. So they need to be charming or better. Ah. Appeal. I suspect... That's charming. That's charming. He doesn't own this one. So we'll take that. There we go. Which gave us +4 era score. We're now at 143. I wonder if Scotland just has a bunch of natural... I don't know. So, you have no great work to steal. But we need to have this anyway. Recruit partisans. Takes no time to establish presence in an enemy city, or the spy is in home territory. All spies operate at +1. Ooh, so this is basically your counter spy. I kind of like that. We would have one counter spy who would basically give bonuses to the rest. We're going to leave him there. So now, with that in mind, with how to do this, I assume that we could not turn this into a national park, correct? I'm more than willing to give it a shot, since none of these are worked. 1, 2, 3, 4. It said wonder, but I don't think... Let's do another search on this. National park. Mountains or tiles must be natural wonders. I bet it doesn't have appeal. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's no appeal because it's apparently water doesn't get appeal. So mountains are a good way to avoid this to a degree, but we've worked a lot. So, like, theoretically, we could turn this 4 into another natural park, or national park. We could do these 4. We don't really need iron anymore, so this actually is not a terrible move. This could also be a move that works. Got some options here that we can make work. But it's not a clear path. Like, I could do these 4, perhaps, and have just this ginormous tract of national park. That actually is kind of cool. I like the idea. What's the appeal on this? Nah, that's not going to work. I like the idea of a giant tract of national park, though. Oh well. We'll save that for future thought. We'll as we scroll around, we'll see if we can think of another location that would work for us. Getting rid of the iron source is, to me, probably our best shot. We have only been given 1 Earth, and I'm glad. So he's happy that I have built myself a national park, because he's Teddy Roosevelt. I'm interested in people worthy of my time. You are obviously one of them. Can I end this war already? Not my turn. This is an interesting thought. 1, 2, 3, because I think it'll grab those 2. So I think I actually might do Undini. Begin that route. It's not really that helpful for Akanase. And you are going to... Well, we'll move them at least 1 over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start throwing trade routes to Quadazu. Because I do believe trade routes do something for pressure. Let's see if we can actually find out information about... This is the Civilpedia episode. Pressure. No? There's nothing in here about pressure. Trade routes. Trader? Trade route. I don't know. I think it does actually provide pressure on a place to have a trade route going to it. So we're going to do that in an effort to get more pressure. And then you are going to come home and... I guess we're going to send you back here and guard this. Boy, there's a lot of cities in this planet. There we go. Confirm placement. Alright, so we now have you as someone who can do things. Do we have any place? The Make-A-Wops, I think, are the reason why I don't really have options. We have all this nuclear stuff going on, so let's build some nuclear parks. Whatever you want to call them. Yeah, we're going to repeat that one. It's a good route. Do we want... Do we need... Can we look at... No. I don't like that it doesn't let you look at manage citizens. I don't mind if I can't manage my citizens when it's not my turn, but it'd be nice if I could do things during not my turn so that I could prepare for my turn. There's no reason I couldn't look at them between turns. Well, there might be. I could see a case where it gets rearranged in between turns, so they don't want you to look at it and get confused. Like, makes sense, but don't like it. So you want aluminum, you're willing to give mercury, and I'll take... I don't want to give you the aluminum. We'll just refuse. Sorry, babe. Alright, so traders are full. Now we are working on other things. So, seaport seems like the best idea. Food source, science gold. Although it doesn't do any sort of... +2 gold on all coast tiles for this city. Well, I suppose that's good. We're going to go ahead and build. So we want to go with Boolean. Actually, no. I'm going to go with you. We're going to double up on this whole idea of... I think it provides pressure. It does the religious pressure. I don't know why it wouldn't do other pressure. Loyalty. That's what we can look up. Loyalty. Loyalty. Loyalty is cities, blah, 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 blah. If a city, blah, blah, blah. Loyalty changes each turn based on many factors. The most important is the pressure of citizens who live in or near the city. Okay. I learned nothing from that. We need you going to you. I choose you. So, you are set up. We need... That would give us a 74% chance. That's not good. So we're going to go with siphoning instead, which gives us a little bit better of a shot than the technology. Now the level will actually go up once our other spy gets stabilized over here, which is going to be a couple more turns. $159 from cities. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I could stop the war with Saladin. Because I don't want to be at war with Saladin anymore. And that's going to be it for this episode. Make sure you like and subscribe below if you subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell to make sure that you don't miss any future episodes. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.